Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Can you guys hear me? Are we audible? Can you guys hear me speak to you? All right, we back. Let us pray. Ego Belly in this. Come with me, motherfucker, if you want EG. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride? Oh my gosh. Ego Belly in this. We back. Old media just polluting the airwaves. So Ego Belly gotta do his part. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Come with me, motherfucker, if you want EG. What do we have here now? West Side. I loaded up the clip, man. They won't let me rest. They said don't start a war unless I got my money right. Well, I got my money right. Now I want war. New media on you. We on you. You can run and scurry. I know it's getting horrific and scary. We coming. Death Row East, believe in that. Damu! We doing this for America and all the boxing fans. Come with me, motherfucker, if you want EG. What do we have here now? Do you want to ride or not? Oh my gosh, y'all done created a monster. I told you this shit don't stop. Shout out to Brian, New York, my East Coast family. $5 super chat. All you old rappers trying to advance, it's all over now. Take it like a man. Niggas looking like Larry Holmes, flabby as sick, trying to play hate on my shit. Kenita, let's get it. Let it be known that's how you made me. Got on media going crazy. Feel me? All right, let's do a real roll call. And we off to the races. Hey, hey, hey. One time for the bay. Hey. One time for the bay. Hey. One time for the bay. Yeah. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me. Yeah. Let's get it. Oh. One time for the bay. Shout out to Ohio. Hey, and one time for the bay. I'm from the 707. No, oh my gosh. Shout out to Mexico. I see y'all. Brooklyn. Ronald Finkley on the rooftop. You will get sniped. Just like the Carter, New Jack City. Shout out to New Jersey. Denver, Colorado, Pakistan. I see you. NYC, where y'all at? Phoenix, Liverpool up in the building. We about to have a big prowler in the building. Czech Republic, Columbus, Ohio, Fayetteville, NC. Dominican Republic. We the new republic. Shout out to Jersey. Lexington. Quebec, Canada. Montreal, Canada. You know, speedy recovery of Donna Stevenson. New Orleans. He said where they got the crawfish. ATL. Zone 6 in the building. Where y'all at? Zone 6 in that building. We putting boxing on the map. Middle East. Shout out to my shooters. Ronald Finkley. King Corleone. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, Funky Town, Murder Wharf, Texas, Istanbul. And we about to get rid of this bull. All that bullshit y'all talking. Listen, I gotta get it. Come on, let's get it. Smash the like button. Shout out to LA, DMV, everybody. I love you. Eddie Dallas, Texas. I see you, man down. Listen. You know, I was wondering when Wilder and Fury were building up, press tour, we didn't hear much from AJ. But now he's on this damage control tour, and it's getting worse. And during the time where Anthony Joshua was kind of staying away from cameras, or I didn't really see many videos surfacing about him, and he let Wilder and Fury bubble and the anticipation grow and build, we didn't hear much from Joshua. Now that event is over, it's over. Everything starts from now. Now he comes out the woodwork with all this damage control, and we're going to talk about some things. Shout out to Rob Singleton, $5 money gang. It said the PBC on Fox and one-on-one with the Charlos was dope. I didn't get to watch it, you know. I stay up late, so I was asleep, but I recorded it. Love that boxing is continuing to build. Heyman is a Don, #Ego Army, and all you have to do is turn on the TV. You know, like Floetry said, all you got to do is say yes. Shout out to Floetry. No, actually, shout out to Jill Scott. I seen you with that mic. You know, I know your tricks. Jill Scott, where you at? You know, Jill Scott was, you know, I seen the tape. That's all that's we're gonna leave it at that. Jill Scott. Hey, Jill Scott. Hey, Jill, you better stop playing with the boy. I'm Ego Velli, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anthony Griffin, $5 super chat. We feeling lovely, we feeling good, we feeling great. You know, the haters, they can't relate. All they could do is hate. You know, potatoes tape, you know, same shit. Anyway, breaking news, I dropped a video on Boxingego Quick Hits. Willie Monroe tested positive for something. Jermall Charlo, that's his opponent, in a week from now. Ruling on Monday. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the main event. Fox's first, you know, new venture with PBC since they did this. And Willie Monroe failed a damn drug test. I don't know what it's breaking news, so I don't even know what he tested positive for. But that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. You know, Golden Boy's card getting filet mignoned. You know, 2 fights got canceled off of that. Then next week, fight, you know, crazy. And I feel bad, like, you know, because if they bring in somebody last minute, you know, and then Charlo can't really show his, he didn't have a full training camp, you know. So I don't know what he tested positive to, so I'm not going to speculate or talk too much on it. I don't know what it is, but obviously for them to announce it, you know, in the fashion that they did, like, you know, posting it publicly, obviously it's a banned substance, which is, you know, not good. You know, at best you could say it's like some Luis Ortiz shit, you know, where you test positive and then tell them why. But look, Mauricio Suleiman. WBC Boxing has confirmed by VADA that Willie Monroe tested with an adverse finding. All parties have been informed. PBC, the promoter, Fox Sports, are all in agreement of making the best to preserve the safety of all in boxing. WBC will rule on Monday. So I don't know what's happening. You know, I really want to blame Billy Joe Saunders because he let his kid punch Willie in the nuts, you know. Maybe that did something. Hey, that was out of pocket, though, when Billy Joe Saunders let his kid kick or punch Willie Monroe's nuts. But anyway, Eddie we got to talk. Virgil Ortiz got LASIK surgery, that's why. I'm aware of that. But Sergio Mora, he has like eye issues too, but he wears contacts. You know, LASIK, that's your eye. You get punched in the face. So if you're a fighter, then you gotta just think the recovery time for that, you know, that could be months. They don't want you to put, you know, get punched in the face after you just had surgery. You know, and then your eye fall out on the canvas or some shit. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you have to rest your eye. I mean, I don't see how they thought that was gonna work during a career, but whatever. That's a LASIK is a fucking laser. That's a laser touching your eye. You know what I'm saying? Like what? But Wilder Fury, the whole time they were promoting, we didn't hear much for smash the motherfucking like button. We working. I told you, I am the stream king. I'm closing this year with a bang. And I will. Listen. Fuck, I live in Vegas from Houston, was about to have a fight party. Well, you know, don't cancel Christmas because I don't know what they're going to do. I don't even know what he tested positive for. I just know that tweet. You know, we'll wait for the more information. Shit, hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, but either way, it's already out. Hopefully it's something like weed or coke or some shit where it's like, I don't, you know, weed shouldn't even be on the PED shit. Have y'all ever smoked weed before? Bob Arum smokes weed. Bob Arum would probably be cool as fuck to smoke weed. He probably just making jokes and shit. Mayweather, but Floyd. Bob Arum, he probably cool. Like, you know, he be, I think that's what it, you know, some reporters ask him questions and he be mad and shit. That's because he didn't have no tree. If he had some tree, you know, he'd probably be just chill and shit. He be snapping. I could picture it, man. I don't even smoke, but I'll smoke with Bob Arum. That shit, he be telling you, when Muhammad Ali went to fight Frazier, that I think yeah, we see what you call it, top rank. You off that shit top dank. You off that dank. Don't give me no Bammer weed. We don't smoke that in the SEC. Hey, that boy Bob be chiefing. Hey, that's why you be saying all that. You know, cause like I don't smoke, but I have smoked before, and that shit'll have your brain just like thinking it hella creative and like, you know what I'm saying? That's why he be saying that. Lomachenko, he like Muhammad Ali. Like, motherfucker, no, he's not. What? What is Muhammad Ali about him? You know, they don't even fight the same. Don't give me no Bammer weed. We don't smoke that shit in the FFC. Like, Bob Arum getting them nickel bags. You know them cheap weed smokers? They be hella cheap and shit. Hey, you know what I don't trust? I don't trust weed heads that are desperate. Like, I knew a boy. Oh, that sounds weird. I knew a boy. I knew this dude, and he was just cheap. Like, he went like and found like a roach someone threw on the ground or some shit, and it was this big. And that motherfucker put it on like a toothpick. It was like that. I don't know. That's not no weed. You doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking Pookie and shit. They keep calling me, man. Keep calling. Like, he was desperate. Like, you really just picked up a roach off the ground and like relit it and got it to light. It's like the roach was like this big. That Freddy Roach, you know, he just picked it up. He put it on like a toothpick and it was like lighting. Like, that's some basehead shit, to be honest. Yeah, like that's. I don't see how you could need weed that bad. Like, motherfucker, you just keep calling. Like, you might as well just get on that pipe. Keep calling me, man. Keep calling. Scotty, they're gonna kill me. That's some Pookie shit. Now, weed smoker, I don't smoke, but weed smokers be cool as fuck. See, another reason I can't smoke, really, is because my brain is already moving 100 miles per minute. So, like, the times I've smoked, like, I just start thinking of hella shit. I remember we were all, like, just, you know, stuck at my friend's house. Like, this is a year. Like, I haven't smoked in, like, a decade, probably. See, I don't even want to smoke now because they got that shit that's too strong. That shit have you like, oh yeah, y'all ready to go to 7-Eleven? Like dancing and shit. Like they got that new shit is probably too strong. But anyway, back in the day, and we was at my boy's house, and then it was like a house party or whatever. Someone turned on the TV and it was like Cartoon Network and it was like the Flintstones or some shit. But it was a house party, so the TV was on mute just so it's like a picture rolling. And then the music was playing, like, you know, whatever was out at the time. You know, I don't know, you know, Chingy or some shit. And I kid you not, because cartoons aren't really like, you know, I don't know about the super sophisticated cartoons, but like the old school, like Flintstones, Scooby-Doo and stuff, their mouths just moved to represent them talking. And then we had all chiefed, and then my boy was like, hey, it looked like Fred Flintstone's rapping. And we looked at it. And I kid you not, whatever song was on, it looked like he was rapping it because the mouth was moving. I was like, what the fuck? And it really did. You know, but you gotta be high to think of some shit like that. Like, I don't know, like, let's say Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes was on, and the Flintstones' mouth moving, and I feel like I gotta get away. You can never stop me. I know that it could be a little cocky. And it looked like Fred. I was like, oh shit. It looked like Fred Flintstone was really rapping Busta Bus. And Chris Brown, all that. I don't see how you can hate from outside the club. You can't even get in. Leg out. Yellow, Mato. Yeah, you know, I was like, oh shit, Wilma's killing. What the fuck? Like, it really looked. Yellow, Mato, chick. I was like, oh shit. Velma or whatever the fuck them. Bam Bam, all them. Looked like they were really rapping when they would talk. And I felt like I gotta get away. You can never die me. And I know that it could be a little cocky. Every time I gotta get it. Like, I was like, oh shit. Anyway, let's get it. Who the fuck is Poppy? Joshua haters for what? This guy has pulled the division by the boot. No, listen. Okay, listen. You sound sick in the head, bro. You said Joshua has pulled the division by his bootstrap, yet he wasn't even involved in the most meaningful fights this year. Both the Deontay Wilder's fights for this year were shitting on Joshua's fights for this year. So how did he pull anything by the bootstraps? Oh my gosh. Why do they think they could fuck with the Don? You said he pulled, so he uplisted. So Wilder and Fury, they did nothing. Everybody's talking about that fight. But they did nothing to uplift the heavyweight division. It was Joshua versus Povetkin on DAZN, which, you know, Frank Warren is saying did 19,000 views in America, which, you know, would explain why the numbers were never fully released. If AJ Povetkin did so well, why didn't they release the numbers? Yes, Tevin Farmer is fighting Tank's former opponent from the Mayweather-McGregor card, Fonseca. Back to Joshua. They promoted the fight off AJ's name. Please, who gives a shit? I don't give if they promoted off like Jesus' name. What does that have to do? It was still a good fight. What are you talking about? Hey, you in the hot seat. You gotta you making me waste my time. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm about to drop a dime on you to the shooters. I don't like that. Listen. So explain. Who cares who they promote? Okay, they promoted off AJ's name. And what? It's still a bigger and better event, you know, a more meaningful event than Joshua's two fights. Who really got up for Joshua versus Parker? Nobody was talking about it. Nothing even happened. Nobody got knocked out. Nobody got knocked down. You know, minimal action. Fury's doing this Undertaker bullshit, you know, outboxing and, you know, Joshua's personality when building up fights is like that of a stick. And so is Joseph Parker. Good fighters, but they don't really, you know, they don't sell fights. They sell the fights based on, like, fighting, if anything. Hey, get Poppy the fuck up out of here. That motherfucker is taking too long. Get him out of here. Because they trying to slow this train. This train don't stop. I'm like Denzel. Remember Denzel in that train movie? Unstoppable? That's us. Get him the fuck up out of here. Cancel that. I'll cancel that boy. I'll buy another one. Yeah. Anyway, y'all better start talking with some sense, because you look, you're shaky, baby. Shake and bake. Shaking back. Y'all looking shaky. Listen, let me get it before they try to jump back in with the bullshit. Smash the like button. Surprise, surprise. The king is back, motherfucker. Let's get it. So, Wilder Fury, the whole time they were promoting their fight, Joshua was hibernating or, living life or whatever. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, Nick. I'm living my... Whatever he was doing it. The moment the fight's over, now Joshua get off Brody. Now he's on... Listen, this how you know it's damage control. Why is he all of a sudden all on the videos, on American TV stations, American radio stations, staking his claim? You didn't come to America. You came to America for Warriors games and shit. You didn't come for Wilder Fury. You didn't come for Luis Ortiz. And now all of a sudden you want to target American media because you're trying to get some of them back on your side. But that's not how it works because the people know what's going on, and I will. Oh my gosh, this is that baptism. Why are you just now, like you could have tapped in? That's what we say in the Bay. I want y'all to use Bay slang. You could have tapped in with American media outlets for the last year and a half, and you did very little. In fact, you didn't even want to come to America to fight for $50 million. You didn't want to come for $50 million. Why would you? The black channels, why won't they fight for 50 mil? You remember when Seinfeld, speaking of Seinfeld, they wanted him to do an additional season or a couple more episodes. They was going to give him like 50 mil. He said, fuck y'all, I'm done. Dave Chappelle show, that's what Joshua would think he's at. Turning down 50 mil. Who turned down 50 mil? But, motherfucker, I don't even turn down meals. Like, I'm not talking about millions. I'm talking about, like, food meals. MEALS. Like, if someone say, hey, you want a slice of pizza? Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't even turn down meals, let alone millions. What? Oh, my God. I got bars, bro. What y'all talking about? Ask Blue Blood. He was in New York. He said, you want a slice of pizza? Like, I'm in New York? Do I want a slice of pizza? Shit, yeah, I want a slice of pizza. And he bought it. Ask him. I don't even turn down meals. The motherfucker turning down millions. Come on, bro. What? Okay. The kid, I told you, the kid with the battle rap bars is back. And he in boxing. This man, Joshua, turning down $50 million. I don't even turn down meals. Stop it. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all don't turn down meals. If I'm like, hey, I'm going to get these bomb ass tacos, y'all be like, yeah, give me 2 of them. No sour cream. Yeah, y'all be putting your orders in too. This dude Joshua, I'm telling you, because he thought he was like king of the hill. He thought nobody could, every road led to him and nothing move unless I move. But they found a way to circumvent that, Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury, I love you. Not on no weirdo shit, but I love you, Tyson Fury, for what you do, what you represent, because you found a way to inexplicitly create that monkey wrench that shook the shit up. If he didn't do this, we would still be talking about, or not me, but they would be talking about, Bum Squad Wilder, 41 fights and 40 bums and all that bullshit. This dude, Tyson Fury, stepped up, did it for his country, G'd up from the feet up. He laced his boots up, got his troops up, came to America, and put on a hell of a fight. I thought it was a draw. I said it was a drawish fight. That's what I maintain. But I respect him. I respect him, what he stands for. If you picked him to win, I'm not mad. If you pick Wilder, I'm not mad. If you picked a draw, I'm not mad. I respect what the two did, But back to Joshua. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, looking shaky, baby. So, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this is how you know it's desperation and damage control. Anthony Joshua is trying to connect with American media. But the thing about it is, like I keep telling you guys, before I was like, why isn't Joshua talking about Wilder called him a coward in Britain? He was like, you a coward, and I'm like, why is Joshua not responding? Tyson Fury was like, Eddie doesn't want to fight because they know Joshua will get knocked spark out. He was saying all this shit, and Joshua wasn't responding to nothing because he thought he was too big for it, right? And then now all of a sudden, when the tides are turned and you're letting you know what? It's strength in numbers. That's what's happening here. It's karma, strength in numbers, it's all that. And AJ as a sole person is the biggest thing in heavyweight boxing right now. Cool. But strength in numbers. You took two people with good power to create a great event and overthrow you. You solo aren't greater than Deontay the Bronze Bomber's charisma, Tyson Fury's charisma, Deontay the Bronze Bomber's, style, Tyson Fury's style, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder's resume, Tyson Fury's resume combined. It's like there's an old school cartoon I used to watch called Voltron. And it was like, with the powers of Voltron we combine, whatever the fuck they were saying. And they combined these little, it's like Power Rangers type shit. They combined these little carts to create this one Voltron. That's what Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and Tyson Fury did. They created Voltron. Now you got Joshua, playing cleanup man. Joshua's like, the wolf from Pulp Fiction, but not as smooth, Remember when they shot the dude, they went over a speed bump, shot dude, then they're driving around with blood splatter everywhere, and they went to the wolf to clean it up, and he was like, listen, this is my house. I just want to enjoy my coffee, but you guys came with this problem. So if you want my help, and he was just talking to him like that. That's what they're trying to do, aka damage control, clean up. After seeing, I didn't even watch the IFL interview that he did, and I don't even know if I want to watch it. The Dapper Dawn $2 super chat. AJ's personality is so boring. Listen, shout out to you for the super chat. This dude was on another show, and y'all gotta listen to what he say. He looking shifty eye. Like every time he go to America, he be looking like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. This dude be looking around like, I don't know. I don't know what he thinks is finna pop up. Like you watch Menace to Society, you think they go, like, I don't know. Every time, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but every time I see Joshua in America in certain like thing, like he was eating a hot dog at the Warriors game and he was like, what you looking around for? Just eat the, man, if you don't eat the damn dog. Anyway, he's doing this shit again. I always feel like somebody watching me. He looking all around and shit. Like, bro, who's coming? You got, like, see, I don't like jumpy people, like skittish people. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys, like I don't panic in general. Like I'm not saying no situation in life would ever make me panic, but by and large, I've been in some situations where I keep a pretty level head, cool head. But when somebody's like looking all shifty eyed, like, motherfucker, you making all of us paranoid. Like, you see a pit bull coming and you don't see the owner or something. That's how Joshua look at you. Remember Smokey? He was like, hey, chill out, Smokey. It's angel dust, Holmes. And then he was like, as soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. I wound up in Debo's pigeon coop. And then Smokey was like, what is Smokey doing? He was wilding. He said, chill out, Smokey. It's angel dust, Holmes. Man, hell nah. As soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. I wound up back in Debo's pigeon coop. Like, what, just look. I'm just telling you, bro. I know I make some jokes here and there, but I'm being real too. Joshua looking all like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell hey, y'all out of pocket. Tell Business said, I'm convinced Joshua's bipolar. Just listen. Hey, it's about to go down. Smash the like button. The haters, man, they be, man. And see, this is the thing, is Joshua, this is what Tekashi did. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Tekashi was beefing with the Crips and like LA cats, like, you know, who in the streets, LA cats? And he was like, yo, suck my fucking dick, I'm out here. You know, and he was like in LA and he was talking about how he's in LA, but then he was like in Hollywood, or he was there at 6 p.m. and he posted at 8 p.m. You know, shit like that. That's what he did. Like, you're not going to the jungle, you know, you're not going to like fucking Grape Street and all that. You know, you're going to like touristy places. You feel what I'm saying? That's what people do. People are like, man, I'm out here. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, I'm out here. I'm blah, blah, blah. Like the Bay Area is not for play. I'm trying to tell you. Like, see, some of y'all don't know Bay Area history. Like, for example, you know, people always talk about like here, and I'm not bragging to glorify this. I'm just telling you what it's like out here. You know, what pop off. You know, just Northern California in general, but definitely the Bay. The Bay ain't like, people always act like the Bay sweet and like San Francisco, like everyone just rainbow flags and wee. Like, it's not like that. What you think? You know, there's nice parts like every other place. There's like middle class part, and then there's some rough motherfucking parts. But anyway, some people don't know. Like, they talk about all these other rap beefs and all this different stuff, and we had a beef out here between two artists. There's one named Kafani and Filthy Rich. They're both from Oakland, right? And basically it escalated. Long story short, the Kafani dude is confined to a wheelchair. He's paralyzed. He got shot because he tried to go shoot a music video in the guy he was dissing's territory, and then mysteriously he gets shot. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that pop off. Like, so anyway, when it comes to Joshua, I just feel like he was in they call it the kill zone in Oakland. You know, filthy. But the bottom line is, like, what Joshua is doing, it's like similar to kind of like I said, like what Tekashi did. Like, you in LA, but you're not in LA, like the spots where, see, Town Business already know because he from here. He from that town. I'm not from Oakland, but you know, I lived out here my whole life. So he said East Oakland murder dubs. You already know. Acorn, you know, High Street, man. Let's get it. Seminary. Keek in a wheelchair too. That's what I'm saying, bro. See, he know because he's from the Bay. The motherfuckers think it's sweet. Jacka got killed out here. Like, this shit is not for play. But anyway, I'm not, rest in peace, and like, shout out to everybody who, victims. But the thing is, with Joshua, he keeps doing these interviews, but he keep going to people. He not going to the kill zone, He's not going to the day, the parts part. Like I said, like with Tekashi, I've been to LA several times. I got folk out there and different stuff like that. There's some fucked up parts, Like my boy, my old bar. Honestly, I'm not trying to tell you a bunch of just hood stories and shit, but my barber, shout out to DC, he from Compton, right? So he took me out there. I met some of his people, and they're a little bit older than me. So, it's like OGs on the block that been around, like we're probably around when Death Row and shit was popping. So they got hella stories. So I just soaked up game and heard about, like, oh, remember when DJ Quick rolled up and did blah, 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 when this happened? They know all the little stories. But anyway, they got also sad stories too. Like, they got two brothers that are confined to wheelchairs at different times. You know what I'm saying? It's like rough street. But anyway, Tekashi wasn't going to the spots like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going like chastising people and going to like the deep hoods because, anybody could get touched doing the most, especially if you beef with somebody. But anyway, Joshua, that's what it reminds me of. is because Joshua keeps doing these interviews with ESPN and all these motherfuckers that IFL. They're not gonna ask him like bring up the $50 million. You feel what I'm saying? None of these dudes, they act like the $50 million never exists. Like how you do national TV ads or whatever interviews, and not one person saying, "Hey, you want to fight him so bad? What about the $50 million?" It's like, you know what I'm saying? He don't even get a question like that. Do you understand? This is like Lomachenko saying, "I ain't fighting Pacquiao because he too old." Pacquiao just beat the shit out of Matisse. He ain't that fucking old. I don't even know if Lomachenko would beat Matisse. Matisse got cracks. You know what I'm saying? So if he fought Matisse at 47, let's see you stop. Let's see Lomachenko stop Matisse at 47. You talking about Pacquiao too old. That's what I'm saying. It's a cop-out. And you guys allow it. Nobody's even asking this man about the $50 million. The only reason and rationale that I really heard him give off of not wanting the 50 is pretending like the money's not real, or more used is probably, hey, I got to do this for the UK. But guess what? Tyson Fury has denounced everything Joshua has said he stands for. Tyson Fury is also from the UK. Where did he fight Deontay Wilder? Oh, that's right, in America. But Joshua, he's like, I gotta turn down $50 million because I gotta fight this type of fight in front of the UK. Then why didn't Tyson Fury do that? Why didn't Tyson Fury say, I ain't fighting Wilder unless the motherfucker come out to, Old Trafford or some shit? He didn't do that. But Joshua, he wants the safety net. The crowd can't fight for you. The crowd ain't gonna do shit. Like, Wilder's, they was doing chicken shit, throwing drinks on Wilder and shit like that. They can't fight for you. Then that dude on a one-on-one, you was in some back street and you seen a big ass dark skinned dude with braids that's 6'7", and he's nefarious for knocking people out. You gonna throw your drink on him at close range and not run? Not like throw no chicken. Like fuck all that cockamamie shit. Throwing chicken at somebody and then running. Post up. If shit's that sweet, post up, throw the chicken and just don't dip, just stay. Like Billy Joe Saunders, all that throwing shit. That anyone could do that. Don't do that. Anybody could do that, It's just like the people on YouTube. Motherfuckers be, oh, Ego, you big bitch, I'm gonna knock you out. Okay. I'm at the fights. I'm a vlogger. You know what I'm saying? Would you gonna come up to me and just, I want to rumble? Who the fuck are you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Ego, IFL brought up the $50 million to AJ. When? In today's interview that they did with him? But bottom line, it don't matter. See, it's not just bringing it up. It's bringing up follow-up points. Like, man, if AJ did, if they did, tell AJ to do a round table and don't exclude people like me. Don't exclude people like Blood, Boxing, whoever, Dante's Boxing Nation. Don't exclude none of them. And then, and give us the mic and let us ask questions. All respectful, all professional, and we'll see how that goes. Let's do a round table. I'll pay for my way, wherever it is. I'll pay for it. But you give me and other American medias, and you have some UK media there too, the chance. That's not gonna happen. Because that's gonna be go. All right. So they're gonna shut that shit down, bro. Stop playing with me. You already know what it is, man. I'm telling you, these boys, these man fans is looking crazy out here. They looking crazy. All that stuff, Joshua, like I said, answer these simple questions. AJ says he hid behind the guise of, oh, I have to fight in front of my crowd. Well, guess what? The UK crowd is giving Tyson Fury, and they don't even like Travelers from what I heard, a lot of people, and they're giving Tyson Fury a whole lot of credit in a draw that he didn't win, and he fought in America. So how is Joshua going to say, hey, I would take 50 million, but I must fight in the UK in front of my people. Tyson Fury, that's his people too. And he still fought in America. And guess what? Even in that goes to show you the mindset of boxing fans. Tyson Fury got basically knocked out, got back up, fought to a draw, didn't even win and collect Wilder's belt. They still love him and are giving him credit, right? Meanwhile, Joshua is, he's not getting the credit, and he has all these belts and stuff. That's because it doesn't even matter that Tyson Fury didn't beat Wilder and get his belt. They applaud the effort. They applaud bouncing back from what he did, mental health issues, traveling like he told you at the Spilka fight when he was stealing the mic from Jim Gray. I'll fight you in your backyard like I done Klitschko. He told you. He said, I'm a gypsy. I come from a long line of fighters. I fought my whole life. He said, I was born premature. So ever since I entered this world, it was a fight. Doctor said I wouldn't be able to, walk or whatever because I was, too premature. I was a preemie too, FYI. So I understand the fighter mentality. We come into this world as fighters. I was like a couple weeks premature. But anyway, so that goes to show you, even in a fucking draw where you get viciously knocked down, especially the second time, but, get knocked out, but people are still giving him more credit than the guy with 4 belts. You know why? Because the guy that did all that, and Undertaker, and he came to America, he stood for something, and he took the risk. Point blank, period. AJ tells you why he didn't take the 50 million on IFL TV. Bro, stop. Listen, go. You tell me what he said, bro. I don't care about what he said if you're not going to say what he said. I'm not. Why they do 45-minute interviews. I got shit to do. I got to pack. Like, I'm not sitting there watching no 2-hour miniseries of lies. So just tell me what he said. Y'all want me to? I'm one man. I got to watch this Canelo fight. I'm not trying to watch 45 minutes of it's mad and saying the same shit. Oh, I started boxing a year after. He keeps saying the same shit. It's the same shit. Oh, they've been professionals 10 years. I've been a professional 5 years. I started boxing a year after them. I have 4 belts. It's the same. It's just like, it's like a repeat cycle. These are the talking points, and we're just gonna keep saying, no matter who radio show. It reminds me of when Jamie Foxx was roasting Terrence Howard. He was like, and then Terrence was gonna talk about my music, and I'm like, is this the same? He said, is this the same dude to play the same character in every movie? He said, Terrence Howard, hustle and flow. What's up with this hustle and flow, man? He said, dead president, I was just playing with you, young blood. I was just playing with you, man. And they were like, what about Iron Man? He was like, what's up with an Iron Man, man? Terrence Howard is the same character in every movie. This is what Joshua did. Joshua was Terrence Howard of boxing. A man different than a dog, man. You see, they've been in their pro career for like 10 years, man. It's been like 10 years. I got all these achievements, man. And I did it in 5 years, man. That's some Terrence Howard shit, bro. You're the same character. What's up with it, Iron Man, man? Dead presidents. You ain't got to get mad. I'm just playing with you, man. What's with this hustle and flow, man? Fucking Red Wings or whatever, Tuskegee Airmen movie. What's up with these pilots, man? Crash. Why we up here crashing, man? Like, Terrence Howard's the same. He played Empire. Hey, Cookie. What's up with this Cookie, man? Like, same shit. This is AJ. AJ is Terrence Howard. He's saying one of like 3 token things. Best man. Hey, Tay, why you cheat with Morris girl, man? Like, every fucking movie sounds the same, acts the same. Bro, shut up, bro. Come on, man. I'm the fucking Don, man. Y'all know what it is. Terrence Howard sounds like the same dude in every fucking movie. Like, it don't matter. The horror movie, Terrence Howard. What's up? Why you trying to kill me, man? Why you trying to kill me, man? Like, how you gonna talk to fucking Michael Myers like that? Like, Michael Myers is not from the block. I know he got that nappy ass hair, but he is not from the hood. Him of a, hey, Mike, why you keep chasing me, man? Why you trying to, why you keep trying to stab me, man? Like, can you please stop calling Michael Maine? What's up with this running around? Yeah, Terrence Howard, man. Fucking quit trying to stab me, man. What? Like, you talking to a killer like that? Don't call killers Maine. That'll probably aggravate them. If I'm trying to kill you and you're like, what's up, man? What's up with you, man? What, you an auto mechanic? Why you got that jumpsuit, man? Why you got on that jumpsuit, man? You work at Firestone, man? You work at Sears Automotive, man? Why is Michael Myers the motherfucker's been institutionalized and he got a fucking auto mechanic jumpsuit like he work at Walmart Auto? Like, why does he have a jump? Where did you even get that? Did they ever explain why the motherfucker got a work outfit? That's like me having a Lowe's vest, but I've been in psychiatric wards my whole life. Like, how the fuck Michael Myers got work clothes on and shit? Get this dumbass shit, bro. What the fuck? Motherfucker got coveralls and shit. Like he about to paint or some shit. What? What's up with that semi-gloss, man? I need to get that satin, the eggshell semi-gloss, man. Yeah, man. Terrence Howard. Every movie sound the same. Horror movie, romantic comedy. What's up with this marriage, man? Like, you just gonna talk to your bitch like that? Talking about what's up with this marriage, man? That's how you talk to women? What's up with this relationship, man? I just wanna get married, man. Oh my God, I'm the stream king. Y'all know it. Just deal with it. They want to be like me. Anyway, fucking AJ is Terrence Howard of this shit because he just keeps saying the same. It's typecast. He just keeps saying the same shit. Hey, I started boxing a year before they turned pro, man. What? Like, honestly, who gives a shit? What does that have to do with anything? Canelo started boxing when he was 15. Okay, that's not everyone's journey. Sergio Martinez started boxing when he was like 21, 22. Who gives a shit? If Canelo fought Sergio, then that's what it is. If that's the fight that people made at 150, that actually would have been a good fight. Sergio Martinez at 54 with Canelo. Nobody gives a shit about that. Like, when you turn pro and all, like, what is that? I mean, that's your individual path. Everyone has one. That's like Logan Paul making all this money on YouTube, and then me talking about, oh, he was a paper boy when he was 13. Like, okay, he ain't no fucking paper boy now. We got a new member. Get some claps up, man. We got a new member, man. Welcome, Mr. King Palmer, man. We need some claps. If y'all want this stream to go on with the Stream King, I need some claps for the newest member. I told you we came to take over this game. One member at a time. I told you we got members like Costco, and I know they mad. I'm the only one in boxing with this. Shout out to YouTube for holding me down. Y'all be fucking up with the live streams and disconnecting my shit. But, we done the livest gates. We get the most super chats. I got channel members who are holding it down. We got Icy, the one, and we got to give him some claps. He says, $2 super chat. Willie Monroe been eating Canelo tacos. Wow. Y'all out of pocket. So anyway, AJ keeps saying D-Sane. Oh my God, the channel members just keep going up. Can we hold on? We can't even keep going. We keep getting this army green. They know the real is back. Not that I ever left, but I'm back like chiropractor. I told you I'm feeling good. I'm feeling organized. I'm feeling better than ever. Everybody welcome the Dapper Dawn. And we came to get it on. We need some more claps. Give it up. Give it up. That's how you know when you spitting that good gospel. The rewards will follow. I ain't never had a coon. And we to the moon. Bars. Let's get it. These dudes be cooning and all this shit and ain't getting nowhere. I'm telling you, why would you even try to appease racist people? Like, yeah, I just said what you want. Thank you for this here watermelon. This show am good. You doing all this shit and they don't fuck with you. Greg says, they mad, look. Oh, you mad, son? He said, fuck Ego and his dumbass followers. If I see you in New York at any fight, I'm knocking you the fuck out. I'll be in New York this week for the Charlo fight. And this dude said dumbass, but he can't even spell dumb correct. I see the one, $2 super chat. He using Billy Joe Saunders nasal spray too. Hey, you out of pocket, I see the one. Of course they get emotional. Of course they get emotional. Anyway, I'll be in New York this week at the Charlo fight. We gonna be spending a lot of quality time together. So, anyway, this dude Joshua is like he keeps repeating the same thing over and over. No disrespect to Renee. He said, Big Ego, who you got? Charlo versus Canelo if it ever happens. Keyword, if it ever happens. If it looks close to happening, then I'll elaborate. But, you know, I don't even have any interest in doing fight predictions unless it's, like, gonna happen. And at this point, we don't know. Listen, let's get to it.
Appreciate it. So 22 have tried.
Yes.
21 have gotten knocked out. And we had another gentleman on our show, Mr. Wilder, after his fight against Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
And both of those guys made sure that they mentioned you after their bout.
Free publicity, right?
And how they mentioned
All
your
press
name,
is good press.
it was almost like you were ducking them.
You know what's weird, right? Is that it's taken these boys 10 years.
We got a hot, not a hot seat, super chat. Akeem Silverback, it says 230 super chat from Germany. Appreciate you. It said, hey, Boxingego straight from Germany. Salute. I appreciate you. Thank you for holding it down. See, this is Joshua keeps talking about how it took them 10 years to fight each other. Like,
in their career before they kind of...
Listen.
It's good press.
It was almost like you were ducking them.
You know what's weird, right? Is that it's taken these boys 10 years in their career before they kind of found their voice. I've been in the game 5 years. I made 7 heavyweight title defenses. I'm Olympic champion. And I feel like, you know, they've been watching me from the outlines. And I feel like they've been building up a lot of envy. And watching those boys fight, I feel like, you know, they've been...
I'm telling you. Shout out to Mr. King Palmer, $3 super chat. Salute Ego New Media. Appreciate you. Thank you guys. I can't thank you enough. If everyone could hold the super chats till we get past this, you know, so, you know, just so for the sake of continuity, so I could just go through it and then you guys can resume as soon as this is done. But I want to get past this because the thing is, I don't want to have to keep stopping because there's certain points that need to be made and I don't want people to forget. So, you know, any super chats that come, I'll tell you, I'll announce when the super chats should come through. But anything else that comes through super chat wise right now, I'm going to have to read after because I don't want people to forget what's being said. So he's saying the same thing. It's taken them 10 years to find their voice, whatever that means. And basically saying, I've done it in 5 years. But, you know, Eddie Hearns and Barry Hearns, they're gassing Joshua up because that you have a good promoter, you know, that does good in the UK where you're from. You have a good market. You get what I'm saying? And they moved you along and these opportunities presented themselves. It's that simple, you know? So you capitalize and beat Charles Martin, beat Joseph Parker, who's considered the weakest link, you know, beat Klitschko coming off a loss. You did that, you know? Cool. But at the end of the day, he's like, oh, I've done all of this in 5 years. But it's like almost delusions of grandeur because you keep talking about your accomplishments. They're cool, but we know how you got every belt, the real boxing fans, and we know how it all played out. But this is, I'm telling you, I don't know. I see why they don't have Joshua, why I feel like he doesn't do as much interviews because he doesn't know how to speak. He don't know like to say, I don't know, maybe he has trouble conveying what he's thinking. But when he says it, he makes it worse. Right here, he admits during Wilder Fury, the fight, he said he wasn't watching live, but it sounds like he watched it, but that's another story. He says, I watched Wilder Fury and thought that should have been me. He admitted that. Who does that? Justin Ridley, I appreciate you. Yeah, we're not going to agree on every single subject. That's cool. I'm with that. You know, you guys show me respect. I show you respect. That's, how it goes. So even if we disagree. The thing is, who says that? He literally said, just listen, I'm going to play it. He said, I watched Wilder Fury and thought that should have been me. What? What can the man fans say? Listen.
Watching me from the outlines, and I feel like they've been building up a lot of envy. And watching those boys fight, I said, that should have been me really fighting for that championship belt. So I can see where they were like, He
said that watching Wilder Fury fight, I thought to myself, that should have really been me fighting for that championship. So I could see where they're coming from. Who says that? Oh my gosh, bro. New media is just...
They've been watching me from the outlines, and I feel like they've been building up a lot of envy. And watching those boys fight, I said, that should have been me really fighting for that championship belt. So I can see where they were coming from, and it's the first time I've sat back and watched a fighter and think, that should have been me. So I feel like over the years, how I came in the game so quick and I rose, I feel like they've been watching me from a distance and have been building up that envy, and I feel like...
Okay. Who says that? Who has an opportunity to fight for the title? Through negotiations, it falls apart. We already know what the fuck happened. Turns down $50 million, and they are claiming they pushed for the fight. But then he just told you, I watched Wilder Fury, and I thought to myself, that should have been me up there on that stage fighting for a championship. So I see where they're coming from. Bro, this is why you see the title. Josh, the AJ, the contradiction of AJ or whatever it's called. He just told you that should have been me. And Wilder already said it. Tyson Fury already said it. You could have been that person. You're in the driver's seat. So he just admitted, and then he masked it by saying they're envious. How is it envy? How does it envy? Like, that's like saying I'm envious of AJ. I'm not envious of no man. I don't give a fuck about no man, but my father, and my brother, and my close ones. It's not envy. I'm not saying any of this out of envy because, oh yeah, Joshua's in Dubai. I'm jealous of that. Like, I hustle. I get any goal I set, I try to attain it. But that's the back door. That's the cop out. Oh, they're just jealous of me. Sometimes what people are saying is true. And, you could try to, say it's jealousy and envy and stuff, but that doesn't always have to be the case. Maybe what they're saying is true.
Like now they've
Listen.
Envy. And in the game 5 years, I made 7 heavyweight title defenses. I'm Olympic champion. And I feel like, they've been watching me from the outlines, and I feel like they've been building up a lot of envy. And watching those boys fight, I said, that should have been me really fighting for that championship belt. So I can see where they were coming from. And it's the first time I've sat back and watched a fighter and think, that should have been me. So I feel like over the years, how I came in the game so quick and I rose, I feel like they've been watching me from a distance and have been building up that envy. And I feel like now they've got a voice, it's just starting to spill out of them. And I can just see where it's coming from. But don't let that passion turn into envy, because I'm not a hater. I respect what they're doing. There's enough food on the table for everyone to...
He just said, I respect what they're doing. These man fans are done. He's telling you. See, you notice this is the thing. They say, oh, you're fucking... See, first of all, I'm going to tell you how this game goes. If you're a minority or you're representing a minority, you get all types of kickback, all types of feedback. I'm telling you what Wilder's doing right, and I'm happy for what Wilder's doing. I'm telling you what Tyson Fury's doing right, and I'm happy for Tyson Fury. they'll focus only on the Wilder part and say you're sucking Wilder's dick. This is what they do to black men in America. You know, they're not saying, oh, you're sucking Tyson Fury's dick, you know, and all this like homoerotic fantasies. They're saying it only for Wilder, only for your support of Wilder, only because your commentary supports or whatever it is. Do you see? This is the games they play. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to school y'all. This is the games they play. The stuff that I've said, if we're talking about, if you guys want to classify this as support, the side that I'm agreeing with is support, then that means I've supported Deontay Wilder's positioning and stance, and I've supported, if this is the childhood games we're playing, I've supported and agree with the Tyson Fury standpoint and stance, the things they're saying. But if you say it about, if you support the black fighter, it's all this extra shit. Oh, you sucking Wilder's dick. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you love this bum ass bitch, and you know all this extra shit. But I'm also agreeing with Tyson Fury as well, because him and Wilder are actually on the same page. But they're not saying that about me when it comes to Tyson Fury. Nobody said, I have not received one comment talking about, oh, you're biased for Tyson Fury. Oh, you sucking Tyson Fury's dick. I haven't had one comment, you know, but again, I have a backbone. I see this shit coming a mile away. You guys got to do better. You know, that shit doesn't, we don't waver. We don't falter. We don't bend or break. That shit is bullshit. We already know. Like I said, we see it a mile away. You know, they want to do that. That's what they do to the black man, you know. And I know people get mad, oh, keep it boxing. Fuck you. Get off my channel. If you don't want to hear these real life scenarios and situations that I can prove, that I continually prove, then get the fuck off my channel. Straight up. This is not the channel for you, because I know what I'm saying. I believe what I'm saying, and I have evidence of what I'm saying, and I've been giving you evidence. So if you hear all of this evidence and you still choose to ignore it or say, oh, you're just playing the race card, then this is not the channel for you, because you have no empathy, no sympathy, and you don't want to learn. You don't want to hear it. You just want to know about your experiences. I'm telling you the experience, you know, that I see firsthand. None of you motherfuckers that I've seen have a channel as successful as mine on YouTube. I get this every day. So until you've been there, done that, and then you have a big brand, like if you own ESPN and DAZN and shit, and then you tell me you're receiving something different, but it's always these motherfuckers, like let's say it's another YouTube, it's always a little ass YouTube, someone with like far less 7,000 subscribers trying to tell you, oh, it's not that, they're full of shit. Your channel's not even big enough to go through the shit I have. Or are you even a minority, you know? So it's easy to discount, you know, a minority aspect or perspective when you're not one. So how the fuck would you even know? That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers is so, like, we got a lot of closet racists, pussy ass racists, you know? They know what you're saying is true, but they don't want to admit it, because then that makes them like a party too, and that makes them guilty. So they don't want to like admit it, because then that means if you admit something, that means you're admitting you have a problem. Like, let's say I drink too much, which I don't, but let's say I did. If I go to a rehab, then that's the first step in me admitting that I have a problem and I can't control how much I drink, right? So if you're in denial, then you're never going to go to rehab, because you don't want to admit, oh, it's just a 24 pack of beer, you know, every day. You're not admitting there's a problem. But anyway, I see all these little bullshit ass tricks that they try. You know, they keep saying that, oh, I'm supporting Wilder, and, you know, oh, you sucking Wilder's dick. But they don't say that to me about Tyson Fury at all. This is what they want. This is because that's they want to de-emasculate the black man and make them appear like, you know, you only like Wilder and Floyd because of some type of homosexuality, or, you know, whatever the situation is, and it has nothing to do with any of that. Facts are facts. You know, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, their positioning, their standpoint makes more sense than Anthony Joshua's, you know. So I had to clear that up. But anyway, this man Joshua, he just told you, I watched Wilder Fury and said that should have been me. Why would he say that? Meanwhile, you have Wilder and Fury, and they're not agreeing with anything Eddie Hearns is saying, anything AJ is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not hearing Wilder say, hey, you know, the 50 million was bullshit. You're having AJ. This is why these man fans is done. And I told y'all stop playing with me because you don't have these other channels. I'm telling you, you don't have the voice I have. You don't have the power. They said don't start a war unless I got my money right. Well, I got my money right. These dudes, they don't have enough ammunition to compete. And when you're not talking from a factual, realistic point of view, over time, that's going to bleed through. So these dudes, I'm telling you, I made this topic my business because I seen with the bullshit and how people are trying to spin it. And I said, okay, we go into war with it. We going to get to the bottom of it. And that's what we doing, God willing. But he just told you. How do you watch Wilder Fury and say, I wish that was me in that championship fight? That should have been me in a championship fight when it could have been you in the summer or August and you chose Povetkin. You know, you called, phone a friend and had the WBA stage this memo 2 days after, a day after, Shelly Finkel says, hey, we'll come to UK to fight you. We agreed to the bullshit flat rate. Come on, man. The world sees it. And then to cover it up, you're saying they're jealous and envious of you. They've been watching me and they're envious. Nobody's jealous. Deontay Wilder, his girlfriend is fine. You know, he's making good money. He got more knockouts than you. You know, Tyson Fury's getting more respect than you. Tyson Fury, you know, as a man going through what he did, he probably feeling real good about himself because he battled back from the demons and stuff. So what is this envy thing come? Like, people, see, this is what I'm saying. This was wrong with society right now. If you say something, no matter how supported, how justifiable it is, you're hating or you're envious. You know, they always do that. They're like, you're just jealous of AJ. You're just jealous of Canelo. What the fuck I gotta be jealous? Canelo's like, he go up to my nipples. Like, what do I gotta be jealous? He's his own man. What am I jealous of Canelo for? Or whoever. But once again, this is their defense mechanism because they know what you're saying is true. So they have to equate it to something else. You know, it has to. What am I jealous of AJ for? What is Wilder jealous of? He got more knockouts than you. You know, he has a healthy family. Like, what is everyone jealous? What does he have so much more? Because he has more money? Money ain't shit. Listen, I've had hella money at times, you know, and I wasn't happy. So money that can't be it. You see, Robin Williams fucking blew his brains out. Kurt Cobain blew his brains out. And they were on top of the world. Hit CDs and out. Money ain't the cure. That don't make you happy. Dude from Lincoln Park, Chester. Money ain't the key, you know. That ain't gonna. Heath Ledger, he was doing the Joker role and, you know, end up ODing. Like, money don't. Only people who don't have money get jealous of people with money. Like, look at my channel. They see the super chats coming in. We got all these super chats late night on a Gilberto Zuro Ramirez Jesse Hart review video. All these super chats. The only people who's eyeballing and watching and hating are the people that wish they had that for their channel. But if you have some form of money, you know, you're doing well for yourself and happy, you don't have to be jealous of somebody else's money. But anyway, let's keep going. I see why they don't have AJ talking, to be honest. Because he's not making it better.
But don't let them working these boys 10 years in their career before they kind of found their voice. I've been in the game 5 years, made 7 heavyweight title defenses. I'm Olympic champion. And I feel like, you know, they've been watching me from the outlines, and I feel like they've been building up a lot of envy. And watching those boys fight, I said, that should have been me really fighting for that championship belt. So I can see where they were coming from. And it's the first time I've sat back and watched a fighter and think, that should have been me. So I feel like over the years, how I came in the game so quick and I rose, I feel like they've been watching me from a distance and have been building up that envy. And I feel like now they've got a voice, it's just starting to spill out of them. And I can just see where it's coming from. But don't let that passion turn into envy, because I'm not a hater. You know, I respect what they're doing. There's enough food on the table for everyone to eat. But at the end of the day, someone has to get the bigger slice, and that's why I'm willing to fight the champion in London, April 13th. So I don't know why they're talking about ducking and dodging. You know, Wilder's the champion by draw.
See, he talking like Eddie now. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? Eddie. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm going to go to Africa. I'm going to get a big plate limit, bring it back to America. Un fufu. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? He talking just like Eddie Hearn now. He said he's a champ. Listen, he just said Wilder, he's a champion by draw. He's a champion because he beat Stavern. He's not the champion because there's a draw. You know, he just retained his title. He had more title defenses probably than Joshua. He had like 9 title defenses or some shit. You know, he making it sound like he's a champion. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that super chat in a minute. He making it like he's a champion, like he fought Tyson Fury for a vacant title and won via draw. You can't become. Listen, that doesn't even make sense. He said he's a champion by draw. Doesn't even make sense because if you draw, that means nobody technically won, nobody technically lost. So if you have a draw, you don't become a champion. So he was already the champion. See, that's what I'm saying. AJ don't be thinking about what he's saying. Okay, let's say two fighters. Let's say Wilder was not a champion, Tyson Fury was not a champion. They fought for a vacant title. If it's a draw, nobody gets that belt. If Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fought to a draw and that's how the judges scored it, then nobody would get the belt. You get that? Because nobody convincingly won. It's 12 rounds divided by 2, so 6 rounds apiece. That means nobody won. There's no basketball overtime or, you know, sudden death like hockey, you know. So what is he talking about? That's what I'm saying. He doesn't even think about the stuff he say. He said Wilder's a champion by draw. No, he was already the champion, and he had a draw with somebody while he was defending. That's completely different.
Someone has to get the bigger slice, and that's why I'm willing to fight the champion in London, April 13th. So I don't know why they're talking about ducking and dodging. You know, Wilder's the champion by draw. So I'm the champion. I've got 4 of the heavyweight titles around my waist. And if he's serious and he wants to fight, as I said, I'm willing. So I don't know where all this ducking and dodging story is coming from. Is it PR? Is it publicity? But in the reality, in the grand scheme of things, let's get it on April in London.
So when you sat back and watched that fight, because it was a great.
And this has to be horrible, bro. I'm telling you, the man fans are probably like meth addicts right now. If you know anyway, I watch a lot of shows. I never done no stupid drugs like that. But anyway, I watch a lot of shows. A lot of times meth, it makes people stay up for days and shit. And it makes them paranoid. So they like start thinking bugs and shit are on them. And then you see meth heads like get mugshots and stuff. They have like scabies and scrape marks and shit because it gets them, they're up all day and they start wigging out or whatever. So they be thinking shit's crawling on them. That's how I know old media and these man fans, they like meth addicts right now. They have to be just seething and scratching. Like, oh, fuck. Because this is not making them look good. So after AJ said that Wilder and Fury are envious and all this shit, right? The host of the show, Jalen and his host, right? They say, so when you're watching Wilder Fury, that was a great fight. And it was a great fight. And then Joshua is forced to admit that Wilder Fury was a great fight, which Eddie Hearns said, oh, that wasn't a great fight. Remember? I'm telling you, Joshua, his whole team, they need a huge makeover. They need a revamp. This is how I told you. I said, man, Eddie Hearns hating for that. It was a good fight. Nobody's complaining. They wish it was a bad fight. But Eddie Hearn got on the horn talking about, oh, that wasn't a great fight. It wasn't an instant classic. You hating, dog. You hating. Now Joshua is in front of them, American media, forced to admit that it was a great fight. Okay, the champ, I'm going to put your dumb ass in the hot seat. He says, how was he forced to admit it was a great fight? Because they just said it was a great fight on the air. He's sitting next to him, and he says, yeah, it was. So he co-signed that it was a great fight. And Eddie and Joshua don't need to agree on everything. I told you, the meth heads are back. Look, now he's trying to make excuses. So he was forced because he's Johnny on the spot. We about to put you in the hot seat. This is how he's forced.
Fight. You know, even just as
Listen, publicity, but in the reality, in the grand scheme of things, let's get it on April in London.
So when you sat back and watched that fight, because it was a great fight. You know, even just as a fan, when you were watching that fight.
Is it publicity, but in the reality, in the grand scheme of things, let's get it on April in London.
So when you sat back and watched that fight, because it was a great fight. You know, even just as a fan, when you were watching that fight, what went through your mind?
I felt like, Fury done well. You know, the whole stories, I'm not even going to get into it, but he had his issues outside of the ring. And but I do feel like you have to knock out the champion. When Fury came over,
So he said, of course. He said, and it was a great fight. He said, of course. So that's how. So what's your rebuttal? Hurry up, the champ. Bro, you got 10 seconds because, like I said, I'm not letting y'all slow this shit up. We on a roll. So you better type fast. You had plenty of time while I was playing that tape to think about your response. He says it was a good fight. Okay, so why did Eddie Hearns say it wasn't a great fight? And then now you made the excuse, some piddly excuse. So you, me, Joshua, and predominantly most of the fans admit it's a great fight, but Eddie Hearns said it wasn't a great fight. And then now what you just said, oh yeah, AJ doesn't have to agree with everything Eddie Hearns says. So explain why Eddie Hearns said that if he wasn't hating. When the general consensus that it was a really good fight. And you agreed with that. You dudes is trap. You got 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Shooters, strap up. Joshua thinks it's good and Eddie thinks it's and 7 seconds, 6 seconds. That's not no. He said, what's your argument? 5 seconds. You better think. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Dumb bitch, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Cancel that boy. I'll buy another one. Motherfucker said, bam me. That sound real sus. Yeah, we gonna bam you, all right. Yeah, I didn't know you like to get bammed, though. See? I told you. Nah, you out of here, the champ. You clearly wasn't a champ. The champ got dethroned fucking with my shooters. Hey, my shooters was all in that. My shooters. Them shooters, they like to clap. You heard me? Oh my gosh, you came out to the Noya and my shooters, they like to clap. Hey, shoot that bitch, Wardy. My shooters, they all in the super chat. You never know when they gonna strike because the shooters will get you. So anyway, back to reality. Snap back to reality. Yo, there goes Rabbity. Yo. Joshua says, of course, it was a great fight and admits it. And he says, I respect what these guys are doing. So, yeah, he's forced to admit because he's live on air that it was a good fight, which completely goes against what his promoter said because his promoter didn't want to give it credit. So, once again, you have one single team in complete discord saying way different things. So, what did Eddie Hearn? What was Eddie Hearn watching? He says, you're fat. Okay, block Tom Hudson. That's what's up. They so bad, y'all. They so bad. Hey, block Tom Hudson. Cancel that boy. I'll buy another one. Oh my gosh, let's keep going. They clearly, this is what happens. Listen, okay, I'm fat. That's cool. But what about AJ? What about all these points we bring it up? You see what I'm saying? Like, nobody give a fuck what you talking about. You the only one looking at men. Yeah, you're fat though. All right, I'm fat. But what about AJ? What about this shit he said? You care more about me and my weight than you care about what AJ's saying. He said, fuck the boxing. Come on, bro. We know what it is. That's how you know who's winning. Because the easiest thing to rebuttal or rebut would be what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, if we're boxing fans having to, like, okay, let's say you're arguing with your friend, like all guys, you're arguing over was so-and-so in this movie. And then someone's like, yeah, Matt Damon was in that movie. He was. I know he was in Good Will Hunting. And they're like, nah, that wasn't Matt Damon. And you're like, yeah, he was. And then someone's like, your dick is small. What? So we're arguing about if Matt Damon was in Good Will Hunting. And out of nowhere, a man to another man says, that's why your dick is small. You'd be like, what? Like, hey, I was talking about Good Will Hunting. You talking about some old other shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's out of nowhere. Like, I'm like, yeah, so AJ, this is what he should have done and this why he did it. You're fat. Oh shit. You called me fat. You got me. What? These dudes, bro. Let's keep going before they come back. Hold on.
You should have known that I can't come here to outbox this guy and try to look slick. I'm coming out to the ring.
Listen.
And but I do feel like you have to knock out the champion. When Fury came over here, you should have known that I can't come here to outbox this guy and try to look slick. I'm coming out here to knock him out. And I think that's where he made the mistake. Wilder is good. He done his job. And what I felt is that if they're serious next, they got a draw. Wilder managed to hold on to his belts. So I thought this is my opportunity now where they're going to come and approach me for a fight. But then I start listening to after interviews and post-fight interviews, and they're saying they're not interested in fighting me. They want a rematch. And I'm saying, why would you waste your time on a rematch when you can fight the other champion and declare yourself the best in the world, but each their own? So.
Oh, my gosh. Excuse me. I'm allergic to y'all bullshit. I'm sorry.
I'm just waiting to see what they get up to, and I'm just focusing on my plan B.
Who do you think won the fight?
I think it was a draw, really.
It was. I told you it was a
I
draw.
I think it was a draw. I think, from a boxing point of view, Tyson Fury was a better boxer. And the two knockdowns really helped Wilder secure that win, and also being in the backyard. So Wilder was in his home country. So as I said, when you go to a next man's kingdom and you want to take his queen, you can't expect just to kind of hold her by the finger and run away with her. No, you got to slay the king, announce yourself, and you're going to take the, you know what I mean? So that's what Fury had to do. If he wanted to win, he had to secure that bag without no conviction.
Very quickly.
You know you done fucked up. Smash the like button. I told y'all the real was back. We going in all the way Ego Valley style. Death Row East. Believe in it. Believe in that. Y'all didn't catch that. Who caught it? Yeah, okay. I let y'all listen to it verbatim. Y'all didn't catch it. That's what you're telling me, huh? Who caught that? Who caught the mistakes in that? Because I caught them. Because I'm Ego Valley. This is what I do. Who caught the mistakes that AJ just made? You know you done fucked up. You said you was at the liquor store 11:45. Yeah, it was about 11:45. You said that at 12:01 you went to the liquor store. Yeah, 12. It was 12:01. Now you see, you know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. Who heard the mistake? See, I told y'all got to listen to what people say, interpret it, and see what makes sense. Who found a mistake? Oh, Elias. But wait, there's more. He might be on to something. Elias in the comment section. All right. No, it's not the plan B. We're not talking about pregnancy now. Now, if y'all want me to break down the mistake he just made, you know you done fucked up. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section and smash the like button? I'm going to break it down. These man fans in trouble. I told you. Y'all should have left me alone. Y'all should have left me alone, but y'all didn't want to. If y'all want the Stream King to break it down, the mistake he said, can I get a hell yeah? See, I force y'all to think, and I use the words that you give me, and I interpret them. If y'all want me to break this shit down, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section for the Stream King? Where we at in the likes? You know you done fucked up. God, I can't listen to this guy anymore. So bloody biased. I am out of here. Shooters, cancel him. Anytime they have to announce their departure, we'll depart you. Oh my gosh, bar. I said anytime they have to announce their departure, we'll depart you. Oh my gosh, bars. Shooters, cancel him. Listen, that is by far the corniest thing. I'm unsubscribing. I can't listen to this. Don't listen to it then. Just peace, deuces. But the fact that you had to announce it, and once again, once a fucking again, oh my gosh, the super chat for the Stream King, they keep coming. People know. That's what I'm saying. So why would people be rewarding me with super chats and the channel if what I'm saying is all bullshit. So clearly they know what the deal is. Thank you guys. I will get to all these super chats that I've missed, but we're gonna wrap this all together. You know, I'm leaving, but you notice they don't say what I said that was wrong. He said so bloody biased, but he didn't list what I said that was biased. He just said I can't stand to listen to this. This is so biased, but he didn't tell nobody what. And he left several comments, and none of them said what I said that was biased. Anyway, fuck them. Listen, this is how Joshua messed up. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? All right. Joshua messed up big right there.
You gotta slay the king, announce yourself, and you're gonna take.
Who do you think won the fight?
Interested in fighting me, they want a rematch, and I'm saying, why would you waste your time on a rematch?
Listen,
But then,
I told you I could have been a detective or a lawyer. I swear to y'all. Listen. Watch.
the mistake. Wilder is good. He done his job. The interviews and post-fight interviews, and they're saying they're not interested in fighting me. They want a rematch now, where they're gonna come and approach me for a fight. But then I start listening to after interviews and post-fight interviews, and they're saying they're not interested in fighting me. They want a rematch, and I'm saying, why would you waste your time on a rematch when you can fight the other champion?
He says, I thought this was my time to spring into action. Wilder retained his titles. I thought it was my opportunity to seize the moment and basically get him into a fight. Right? That's what he just said. AJ out of his own mouth. He says, okay, after the fight, I'm like, cool. Now this is my time to fight one of them. Right? And he said, then after, I heard them start talking after the fight, talking about rematching each other. And I'm like, why would you want to rematch each other without fighting me? You know you done fucked up. Watch. Just watch.
And the interviews and post-fight, if they're serious next, they got to draw. Wilder managed to hold on to his belts. So I thought, this is my opportunity now, where they're going to come and approach me for a fight. But then I start listening to after interviews and post-fight interviews, and they're saying they're not interested in fighting me. They want a rematch. And I'm saying, why would you waste your time on a rematch when you can fight the other champion and declare yourself the best in the world, but each their own?
He says, oh my gosh, battle rap bars. Hold on. He said, why would you waste your time in a rematch when you could declare yourself the best in the world by fighting me? Fast forward a couple seconds, they said, hey, who did you have winning the fight? Oh, I thought it was a draw.
I'm just waiting to draw, really.
It was.
Listen.
Each their own, so I'm just waiting to see
Right
what they get
after.
up to,
Listen.
and, I'm just focusing on my plan B.
Who do you think won the fight?
I think it was a draw, really.
It was. I told you.
So you question, why would they waste their time with the rematch? Why would they waste their time with the rematch when they could just fight me? And then they ask you right after, who did you have winning the Wilder Fury fight? I think it was a draw. This motherfucker here. So you think it was a draw? The two hosts said, yeah, it was a draw. 3 motherfuckers on a 3-person podcast say it was a draw, and then you say seconds before that, why waste your time on a rematch to a fight that was a draw? This motherfucker? Oh my gosh. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Joshua is clearly just like off the cuff, like freestyling this shit. You said, why after the fight they started talking about rematching each other, and I'm like, why are you gonna waste your time with a rematch when you can fight me? And then seconds later you say you thought the fight was a draw, and the 2 hosts said the fight was a draw. So obviously the fight needs some clarification. If the 3 motherfuckers on the podcast all had the fight a draw, your boy Ego said it was a draw. Hey, Block Gold, I'm not listening to no bullshit. If you ain't talking fat, he's talking about he's trolling Ego. Trust me. Get him the fuck out of here. These dudes just make up shit. Go to another channel with that propaganda bullshit. You're out of here. Get Gold out of here. You ain't gold. You ain't even bronze, bro. They just lie. Oh, he's just trolling. Nah, bro. I'm going. So now when we watch Joshua interviews, let him tell it. he's just trolling. So I can never, he's Tekashi 6ix9ine now. So no matter what he says, we can't take him at. See, they got caught up, and now he's trying to, save face. So they know I'm hitting y'all. I got them on the ropes. So now they're trying to justify, oh, he's just trolling, trust me. I'm not trusting you. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I barely even know who the fuck you are. Why would I trust you? So now no matter what Joshua says, he's protected, because even if it makes no sense and it's a blatant fucking contradiction, seconds later, they could just say, oh, he was just playing. Oh, he was just trolling. Get him the fuck out of here. If you say stupid shit in my comments, you're getting blocked on this episode, especially. I'm not dealing with this weak ass scapegoats and bullshit speculation. I'm showing you, letting you hear audible like advice and evidence. I'm not dealing with, oh, he's just trolling, this is how he plays around. No. That's what he said. How you know he's trolling? Did he after this interview he said, hey, that interview, that shit was some troll shit. I was just bullshitting. Stop it. I'm not listen. These dudes, I told you, they like the meth addicts. They scratching, they don't know what to do. They're seething, they're all fucking new media. They're mad because they know it doesn't make sense. Anyway, fuck all them. Back to my point. He just said, why would they rematch each other? And then they said, who did you have winning the fight? Oh, I thought it was a draw, really. And they're like, yeah, it was a draw. And he was like, yeah, a draw. So that's why they would. You just answered your own question, AJ. Why would you question somebody having a rematch to a draw in a fight that was big and the second one will be bigger, and you yourself thought it was a draw? Oh my man, this is Ego Valley. I'm Bishop. I'll hold on to the gun because I already got it, motherfucker. Oh my God, these dudes is getting smoked. You know those summer sausages? You know the little sausage baskets you can get for the holidays? Summer sausage. Y'all getting smoked like summer sausage out here. I'm the king of what I do. Like I said, I'm the king of what I do. Like Conor McGregor. I'm the king of this. I don't know what you're thinking. Mark my words. I told you I would come and I'm going to rule this game with an iron fist. Like, you already know what it is. That shit made no sense. You said, why rematch? Why not fight me? Why would you guys even consider a rematch? Why are they talking this rematch talk? And then seconds later, you just said you thought it was a rematch. And then the two hosts of the show, you said it was a draw, and then the two hosts of the shows thought it was a draw. So we got a podcast with 3 people. All 3 people had the fight a draw. The judges scored it a draw, and you're questioning why they would rematch. Oh my God, bro. And the worst part about it, this is too easy. These lies and mistruths and missed steps and all that. I'm not even doing that. I'm not even having to dig in the crate. It's just right there. He just said, oh yeah, they're talking about this rematch talk. Why would you rematch? Why would you do that? Who'd you have winning? I thought it was a draw. Oh my God. So you agree with the draw. You agree with the draw, bro. And then you're questioning why they would run it back? What? Where do they do this at? I don't know. I used to live in the UK, but it's been a while. Where do they do this at? Like, and then to make matters worse, people, you guys are getting destroyed. I am single-handedly, mark my words, I am single-handedly destroying the man fans. Just me. I am single-handedly doing this. Right? I am destroying you. It gets worse. If y'all want me to make it worse before it gets any better, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Oh my God. I told y'all stop playing. I'm not even ego right now. This is Ego Valley that's bringing it to you. I did this to you. It's going to get a whole lot worse. If y'all wanted to get worse before it gets any better, can I get a hell yeah? I'm not even done. Hold on, let me roll up my sleeves real quick one time. Let's get it. So that made no sense. You said, why would they want to rematch each other? Who'd you have winning? Oh, I thought it was a draw. Oh, us too. So y'all all thought it was a draw in your question of rematch. Meanwhile, Exhibit A, Lance Pugmire of the Los Angeles Times. He tweeted this today. He said, I had a good long talk with Anthony Joshua. My impression after it is that even though there are some talks now with Deontay Wilder, I'd expect him to fight Dillian Whyte at Wembley April 13th, then a U.S. debut at Madison Square Garden versus Gerald Big Baby Miller around September, and then Wilder in 2020. And he's a, notable award-winning writer for boxing who's broke many of stories. He has exclusives. He just did an exclusive with Oscar De La Hoya. He works with the Los Angeles Times, an accredited newspaper. And he just said he talked to Joshua, and Joshua, he has the impression after speaking with him for a while that it's going to be Dillian Whyte in April and then Gerald Miller for a U.S. debut, Wilder in 2020. So many things wrong with that. So Wilder and Fury have a big fight in heavyweight division. It gets noticed. Some crazy shit happens with the Undertaker shit, controversy. You say after they're talking about a rematch, why would they want a rematch? And then you reveal seconds later that you thought it was a draw, just like the judges, which means they should run it back to appease and, set everybody's minds to rest on who really won or, who's the better of the two, because no one edged it all the way, right? And you even explain the draw. You say, oh, yeah, you got to take the king. You can't just take the queen. And Fury should have came out with more of a knockout mentality. And Wilder was getting out by. So you even explain why you had it a draw. Meanwhile, Lance Pugmire talked to you and has the impression, like all of us, that you're going to fight Dillian Whyte in April, a guy you fought when you weren't a champion and you knocked him out. No rematch needed. No rematch needed because you knocked out Dillian Whyte. You did it. And you weren't even a champion. So you're questioning a controversial elite fight that the rematch will make a lot of money, right? And people want answers because they could have had it either way or they thought it was a draw, right? You're questioning why that rematch would happen, but you're thinking about involving yourself in a rematch in April against a guy you've literally knocked out. So if I'm looking at what fight really warrants a rematch, which one would it be? What fight really deserves a rematch? A fight that is only going to get better financially, right? Or Dillian Whyte, a guy you already knocked out? Which one's more deserving of a rematch? Wilder Fury by far. It's looking bad, man. I told you, it's just like a botched robbery. Thank you for squashing that spam shit. So, you're basically clowning Wilder Fury for even wanting to rematch each other, even though you agreed it was a draw. But meanwhile, we got a clear victor in your fight with Dillian Whyte, and you weren't even a champion and you knocked him out, but you're supposed to fill up Wembley fighting Dillian Whyte, and you just fought him. If he gets past Derek Chisora, Lucas Brown, and Joseph Parker coming off a loss to you, what does that mean? Like, that's all right. That's an all right year, but that's not no legendary. Like, you beat Lucas Brown, a guy who was like suspended because he failed 2 drug tests, who was never really rated, had like a surprise upset against a Russian guy who, Shagave or whatever dude's name was. He was never considered the next heavyweight Don. Then you beat Joseph Parker. Dillian White beats Joseph Parker coming off a loss to AJ. And then if he beats Derek Chisora, a guy he already beat, that gets you Joshua. But then you're questioning Wilder Fury 2 happening. It's looking shaky, man. These are all facts. Facts only, man. Let me get to the super chats. You know, I just got to get to the money because this shit is too easy. Mr. King Palma, salute Ego New Media, $3 super chat. Mike B, $10. As a lifelong boxing fan, it's sad to see how easily these casuals are fooled. Sleepy ass champ, quote, champ, and the blue-eyed shithouse aren't fooling us diehards. Keep educating these clowns. Ego, hashtag New Media. Appreciate you, Mike B. Shout out to Vulcanus, $10 super chat. What's good, Ego, and the chat? Thank you. Michael Woodard with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. And the Dapper Dom. Which is the fight of the year, Ortiz or Fury? I would say Fury because it was more unexpected. I knew Ortiz was going to give Wilder a tough fight, but not everyone knew that Fury was going to do what he did, you know, outbox, and then spring back to life and shit. So, and it just means more too, Fury Wilder. So I would say that's the fight of the year, but I really like the Luis Ortiz fight too. New York, that sounds stupid, bro. You said one champion, one face. I really like Wilder. I'm the biggest Wilder fan, but don't want a Fury rematch. Bro, that's unfinished business. You can't just let the shit. Okay, see, you probably didn't want a Lomachenko versus Salido rematch. It would have been great for Lomachenko to prove to the world that he could beat Salido, but he's never done that. Now you have this asterisk about if you could beat that style, and then now you wait until Salido is getting knocked out by other people. Now the rematch doesn't even matter. You got to handle it before someone else. What if the war you put Tyson Fury in, right, put hella miles on him, and then he ends up fighting, you know, somebody else, just random, like Adam Kanowski, and then he loses to Adam Kanowski. There goes your rematch, because and you softened him up for Adam Kanowski. So Wilder, his best bet is to rematch Fury. If there's controversy there, you got to clean that up. You know, how are you going to, that's like, let's say I clean up my bathroom, and then upon cleaning it up, I have the Fabuloso or Pine Sol or some shit, and I spill something on the ground. So I just detailed and cleaned the bathroom, but then at the last minute when I'm like, clean up my mess or whatever, to leave to go clean the kitchen, I spill something. You know, I spill a paint can, not paint, that's kind of extreme, but I spilled some drink on the ground. Guess what? I'm not going to move on to the kitchen when I just recreated this mess, something tipped over. You know, I had a plant or something in the bathroom, you know, whatever, and now I got soil on the ground. Why would you go start cleaning the kitchen? That doesn't even make sense, bro. You're going to start cleaning the kitchen, you're almost all the way done with the bathroom, and then you accidentally spill something. You're just going to leave the spill on the ground and then go clean the kitchen and start something else. That makes no sense to me. And I think that's a very good example. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just finish one project all the way and then move on? You guys got to be reasonable. Or like, let's say you have 3 credit cards, right? I'm the king of analogies. See, y'all ain't fucking with me, man. Let's say you have 3 credit cards. 2 have really high balances. One's like moderate. You know, 2 have $5,000 balances. The other one has a $450 balance. So the $450 balance, you keep paying, and eventually you pay $400, and now you only have $50 remaining on that, right? You have $50. So it started out for $450, and then over the course of time, you pay $400 back to that credit card. Now you only have $50 left to pay on that card. You're going to put that $50 on another credit card, or are you going to just pay that balance all the way off? Now you have a 0 balance on that credit card, and instead of having 3 credit cards, you now have 2. What makes the most sense to you? What makes the most sense? That doesn't make sense. That's why it's called unfinished business. You know, if there's people doubting it, you can make money. You have an easier time dealing with Frank Warren and Tyson Fury because you've already done it. Just run it back, get that shit over. Here's another thing, bro. This is literally too easy. I'm about to gear up for this Canelo shit because this is like just wasting my time at this point. You know, these dudes are no match. These man fans are no match for what I'm saying. Look, Lance Pugmire he talked to Joshua and says he gets the sense that Dillian Whyte is next, which I've been telling you, at Wembley, and then the U.S. debut against Big Baby Miller around September, and then Wilder 2020. All right. Gerald Miller is not his fucking mandatory. So let's say Wilder and Fury fight March or May. Joshua fights Dillian Whyte in April. Why would he then fight Gerald Big Baby Miller in September, who is not his mandatory, but then not fight the winner of Wilder Fury 2? Oh, wait. Somebody answer that. If that's how it plays out, why would Joshua then fight Dillian Whyte and then fight Gerald Miller? Why, for your second fight, why not fight the winner of Wilder Fury 2? Joshua would just do it to get into the U.S. market. Hey, listen, if y'all put that dumb shit, you've been warned. You've been warned. If you put dumb shit, you will be in the hot seat. All right, Daniel Mason. He said because they're stablemates. Who gives a shit? What does that have to do with anything? So that's the thing. We just got to fight stablemates now. You're in the hot seat. I told y'all. I warned y'all. We'll see who makes the most sense. What does stablemates have to do with boxing? So you can only fight people who are in your stable. So why doesn't Mikey Garcia fight Abner Matas then? Make Abner Matas move up to 35, and why doesn't he fight him? They're stablemates. They both train in Robert Garcia gym. Please let me know. I am about disagreeing. Put him in timeout, bro. I'm telling you. If you respond, that means you trying to justify it. That's how I'm taking it. Put Daniel Mason in timeout. He waved the white flag. I don't care about reasoning. I want to know things that make sense. So if you're coming up with an explanation to something that really doesn't make sense, then that means you're trying to justify it. So then you're going into the hot seat. That's how that works. Why would you try to that's like me trying to reason why a guy raped a little kid or murdered a family. Oh, he murdered a family because his dad used to molest him, so that's why he started killing animals and you don't co-sign no stupid shit like that. He's a serial killer. You know, you guys trying to justify why the guy's a serial killer. I mean, he comes from foster care, and there's a lot of people that come from foster care. Tank come from foster care. He ain't killing nobody. He's just killing people in the ring. So if you try to justify it, then just be ready for the hot seat, because that makes no sense to me. Michael Woodard, exactly. He said people love making excuses for AJ. That's what I'm saying. So if they make them excuses, then be prepared for the hot seat. Make the excuse there so we can see who knows what. I'm going to ask again. Let's see who makes excuses now. Why would AJ fight Dillian Whyte? Okay, we know why he'd fight him. Cool, if Wilder Fury are fighting. But then why is the second fight for the year, why would it be Gerald Miller when that's not his mandatory? Why didn't he fight Wilder Fury when Wilder Fury are going to fight in the first half of the year? So why isn't Joshua's second fight of the year? Not to mention, he has Wembley booked for 2 fights. He already had one of them. So he only has one more date with Wembley that is official that we know of for April 13th. After that, you don't have to fight in September. You can fight September whenever. September, November, December, whatever. So why would it be Gerald Miller instead of Wilder Fury winner? Will one of you shit houses stand up and let me know this stuff? I'm waiting, you shit houses. Check, get bang, all that shit y'all be talking about before. Let me know now. Why would Gerald Miller be your second opponent? We understand why, because you fucked up and didn't fight Wilder already, and then they got involved in fighting each other and have a controversial draw. We understand why, the first half of the year is not going to be Wilder Joshua. But why is your second fight? Why can't it be the winner of Wilder Fury? Will the real shit houses please stand up, you big dossers? I need you dossers to explain this to me. Where are you dossers at? All of a sudden, you fucking shit house dossers disappear per usual. He said there's no reason if that happens, I'd be damned. Bro, listen, on that note, mic drop, I'm out. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the fights. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who's winning the game. The shit houses never show up. Hold on. Kai 28, don't block him. Ego, you are 100% sucker nigga coming from a UK brother. Stop spreading fake AJ lies. What did I lie about? Don't block him. Shooters, you will lose your badge if you block Kai 28 before this game is over. What did I lie about on AJ? I'll wait for y'all. So, let's hear it. You said I'm a sucker and all this. Okay. So what did I lie about? How did I lie on AJ when I just played AJ for you guys? Stop the super chats. We got a hot seat. I'll get to the super chats after. What did I lie about? I'm a sucker. That's cool. What did I lie about? How am I lying if I played what he said and then I just reacted to what he said? So please tell me what I lied about. We'll see who knows what. Okay, I just wait. I'm not waiting all day though. I know that much. What did I lie about, Kai? Motherfucker talking about I lie. Your name rhymes with lie. Your motherfucker, you Kai the lie. Your name rhymes with the word lie. And you're saying I'm lying. But your name rhymes with it. You Kai the lie. What I lie about, Kai the lie? Okay. You see how that worked? King Flocko, wait. Kai the lie, he wanted to call me out. Okay. Kai the lie, everybody. His name rhymed with lie, but he gonna say I'm lying. Okay. See, where's he at? He's like, coming from a UK nigga, you a sucker. Okay, I'm a sucker. He's like, you stop spreading AJ lie. What I lie about? What I lie about, you shithouse dosser? Foster a Wilder groupie. Strike one. You got one more chance to let me know what I lied about. You ain't putting dirt on my surname or my stage name. What did I lie about? Use specifics. We are all waiting for you to let me know. Kai 28. Kai, you finna die in this hot seat. Kai the lie finna die in this hot seat. What did I lie about on AJ that you accuse me of lying about? Kai the lie must die up in this hot seat, man. You have 15 seconds, my friend. We are not waiting all day for you to spread your bullshit. You have 13 seconds, Kai the lie. I told you, emotion gets the best of them. Beta male shit. 11 seconds, Kai the lie. Suck my balls. Block Peter McEvoy. Kai the Lie, you have 7 seconds. What did I lie about regarding Anthony Joshua? Wilder can't even box. Block him. So be it. You remember that shit, motherfucker, because I'm the one y'all need to be worried about. You see how he kept having sidebar conversations? He called me a liar. We waited for him, and Kennedy Linder clapped him because, once again, I'm the liar, but they won't tell me what I'm lying about. I'm the liar, but I just let you listen to audible vocals from Anthony Joshua where he said everything. And we played it piece by piece. We broke it down like a Madden play. And I'm lying. But I let you listen to everything he had to say and interpreted it and gave my thoughts on it. My job here is done. Ego Valley to Dawn. Thank you guys for the super chats. Actually, I got one more super chat from Luis Hinton. $2 super chat. Appreciate you. It says, Anthony Joshua only wants to play games. Salute to you. Salute to everybody. Canelo Fielding, if you have the zone, it's on. You guys have a good day. New media. Them other dudes just in the way. And we out.